You had the honor of speaking at the graduation for students graduating with a degree of business and economics. What wisdom did ChatGPT come up with?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah.
How many non-alcoholic drinks can you name in 30 seconds?
15.
Welcome back to Critical Banter, the podcast that brings a Friday drinks chat to you. This week, we have a very special guest. We'll be playing Bullslut, and we're doing Sydney versus Melbourne, putting those head to head. Ro, who do we have on today?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, on today's episode, we've got a very special guest, as Migs mentioned. He was an international DJ, served in the Singaporean military. He's been dubbed Australia's wealthiest shoe shiner and makes a mean matcha. Welcome, founder of Sneaker Laundry, Eugene Cheng.
That is a resume I haven't heard in a long time. I don't think anyone knew the international DJ army part of my life. They just sort of jump on at the Sneaker Laundry phase.
No,
we go way back.
Yeah, these are bandwagoners, bro. We're
I don't
OG
know where
fans.
you dug that out from.
But Eugene, one of the things that we always ask every guest is, what is your rarest moment?
There was a moment I don't think I've ever talked about. I would say when the business is going through like a lot of change, and I had an office in this shopping center in Docklands in Melbourne, and I couldn't be bothered driving home. So it was about 45 minutes away without traffic. With traffic was more, and I was like, I couldn't be bothered driving home. So I built out a bedroom in the office.
This is outrageous.
Yeah, it was quite literally like, it was really funny. It was actually in the shopping center, like in Docklands, under this big Ferris wheel thing. And then there was a storage room at the back. And I just paid some dude on Airtasker to come and paint the room. And I stuffed a bed in there.
For how long?
Probably close to a year. Yeah.
Are you allowed to do this?
Dude, this guy's just squatting.
Dude, because it was cheap rent. Like
Yeah.
the office, the office was cheap rent in itself. And then the fact that a storage room was used was free rent. But it wasn't, it was just and the commute too.
Yeah, 45 minutes to be fair, it's pretty far. That's a trek.
And it's just like time that I could have spent working.
Yeah.
But it just got dicey, eh? Like I was staying below a yum-cha joint, like, and then it's quite literally living below a yum-cha joint, and then like you could if you needed to use the bathroom, well, you had to use the shopping center's bathroom. So like, you know what I mean? Like there wasn't an ensuite in this thing, you know what I mean? Like
How'd you clean yourself?
Yeah, showers?
yeah, so I went to a gym. Like there was a gym, like you could use it. You just
don't
go
have
to
to
gym
live
and
like
shower.
this.
Dude, this is like homeless with extra steps. Like
it is like it's not glorious, eh? The startup life is not glorious, and
It's a grind.
Like, yeah, there's a lot of it's sometimes a decently lonely road, and other days it's extremely fun. But like I think in that particular phase of the business, we had just so much to do and so little help. And it was like we took on a bunch of money from like a whole bunch of investors, and there was just so many things we had to tick off and so many things we had to do that we told them we were going to do, and it was just this immense amount of pressure. Which led to me sleeping in a shopping center effectively.
that's pretty rare. I'm not gonna lie.
Disgustingly rare.
I love it. But look, I mean, you're talking about the startup life, obviously an entrepreneur, but let me just rattle off some stats here, right? So a couple of the businesses you own: No Sleep, The Promenade Docklands, Key Club, I Love R&B Fridays, Legacy Barbers, mate. You've had your fingers in a lot of pies. What businesses are you still running now? And honestly, how many hours do you sleep a night? Because you're like Elon Musk, but low key, without the controversy. Do you know what I mean?
There's controversy, I reckon. Yeah.
You dig deep enough, there's probably some skeletons
There's
in the
always
closet.
demons.
I reckon I'm about to get surprised. I reckon you got some on your phone somewhere. I'm just waiting to get this curveball. I get great sleep now. I think I've burnt out and gone to hell and come back. And I now have a non-negotiable, which is like I will sleep at least 6 hours. And if you wake me up before 6 hours, I will rain hell on you. Yeah.
At least 6 hours.
At least 6. Yeah.
Dude, that's my rule, but like 9 hours. Like
Yeah, it was. It's tough. In the shopping center days, it was quite literally like working till 2 or 3 in the morning. Go to sleep, you wake up at like 7. You got to wake up before everyone comes into your office. Otherwise, it's just weird. Like you just kind of like wake up and everyone's already working. Like
Brush your teeth.
yeah. And you want to brush your teeth before everyone sort of gets to the shopping center. You know. So yeah, it was a weird one. But you know, now I do. Sneaker Laundry takes up most of the time. And weirdly, you know, we are a cafe now too, which has opened this whole can of worms. We're like hospitality, but then we're also cleaning shoes.
Yeah.
So it's like, what the hell, right? Like,
yeah, we'll get there. We'll definitely get there.
Yeah, and then we had a really boring business, which was my favorite business. It's actually a body corporate. We manage like, you know, owners corp committees for apartment buildings and stuff like that in Melbourne.
So you're just owning Stravas, like stratas basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we managed about 2,000 units in Melbourne, which was pretty cool. But we just sold that off on the 1st of July. So that was like, for me, my first real like, for start, scale, and then exit. Like we actually managed to see that one through. So that was really cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. But that one's like you don't need to tell anyone about that business. It just exists. You work on it. It just grows. You don't need to go on Instagram and tell everyone you're doing it. You don't need to go on LinkedIn. You just do it.
Yeah.
And then, we actually managed to see that one through. So it was really cool.
But like you've done heaps of businesses though. Like, but have you had any failures?
So many. Dude, I was on vapes before it was a thing. Like, I reckon, dude, I was like 10 years ago. I was selling
like as a business or just personally? Like pumping the eye gets.
Yeah, like both. It was disposable vapes were a thing. Like I was on disposable vapes before they were a thing. And then for some reason I was like, no, I still prefer cigarettes. So then the business tanked. We failed it. We just closed it. And then
wrong timing, dude.
Too early, right? That's what they say, right? Like
just too early of an adopter.
Yeah, quite literally. We were bringing this in, begging people like, you got to try this thing. It's the next big thing. It's gonna be cool and whatever. I was like, nah.
Don't want it.
Oh, okay. I guess no one wants it. And then now I see it everywhere. I'm like,
yeah,
the money that could have been made.
Dude, my friend, his business was selling vapes, but it was at the casino. So he would just go around with a backpack and then like literally the vapes were $100, but people just so hammered at the casino, they don't want to leave the pokey machines. So they just buy. He was racking in like thousands of dollars every single night, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
We're all in the wrong thing.
Dude.
All of us were just doing the wrong thing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we're all just, yeah. Like I'd go do that right now. I might just go to the Star after this or whatever's kicking.
Yeah, whatever's pumping, just like pump some vapes to them. Yeah, mate, it's all right. But now it's illegal, so I feel like low key much harder to get in the game. Yeah, if you get your hands on them, that is true. But No Sleep is one of your events companies, right?
It is.
And you've been running it for a while. So I feel like running an events company during COVID would have been a nightmare. Did you take any big L's during your time?
Actually, it was the best time. It was the best time to run events. It was wild. I had this thing. I've apparently been diagnosed with ADHD, and apparently I have this thing where a lot of screens play in my head at the same time. And I used to punt on what Dan Andrews would say when he went up to one of those, speeches, and we just be like, oh my God, this lockdown going to ease off?
Yeah.
Is it not going to ease off? And I used to just punt on that. I used to get it right every single time.
It's like John Bernard over here. Yeah, predicting the numbers.
Yeah, dude, it was wild. Everyone was punting on like, is he going to wear his North Face jacket or whatever? I remember punting on like, whether it was back off or not. And
surely the answer was just no every time.
Yeah, like particularly for events, it was like I could almost tell whether, just depending on how much the industry was hurting, I could tell whether he was going to give in a little bit, like give you an inch or give you a mile. Like, and I would call the venues up before he hopped on and be like, I want a date next week. And they'd be like, we can't do that. We're locked down. I said, just give me the date next week anyway. And they'd be like, well, I mean, the calendar's free. So yeah, sure, the date's yours. And then Dan Andrews would hop up and then everyone would call venues looking for dates to throw a party.
Yeah.
And then the venue would call me back, how did you know? And the first time they were like, I was like, I just guessed. But by the third time, they were like, nah, you tell me, are they gonna lift the restriction? And I was like,
Nostradamus.
Like, dude, man, like I really don't know. I'm just guessing here, right? Like, and dude, we used to rake it in. Like, just
so what does No Sleep do? What kind of events did you run?
Hard style. Just real, like in your face, like just almost
dirty.
Like real dirty,
dirty
like,
bass.
almost like kind of like the death metal of electro music, But hey, like there's a good market for it. The team loves it, and they go harder the better, right? Like it's like microwave noises and pots and pans falling down the staircase kind of stuff. Yeah. There was this one guy that we got, and he was just straight up. His act was his name's GPF. His act is shoving oversized vegetables down girls' throats and stuff.
What?
Yeah, it's insane, dude.
What did I just hear, brother?
Dude,
huh?
I'm telling you, man. Like it's
As
real.
in, like, were the girls with him, or he would just pull random strangers
they
from
line
the
up,
crowd?
just strangers from the crowd that line up, and just it's this thing. They just can't wait for it. Like oversized eggplants, like dude, like yeah, like
crazy.
I don't know if he's having us on right now or not.
nah, man, massive intercontinental cucumbers, whatever. That's his rider, dude. It'd be like you have to make sure they're oversized vegetables, and then the girls line up and it just deep throws everyone with the same vegetable. I'll send you a video.
During COVID?
A video.
Yeah, that sounds so cool.
It was I think it was just after. This one's just after.
Because I was going to say, this could have been the super spreader we're all looking, trying to find.
It's like ground zero, right?
Exactly. It's that freaking cucumber, man. Not a pangolin.
Dude, how do you even come up with that idea? Like,
This is not me. I just booked the thing, and then his rider. Other DJs have riders that are like, we want like organic coconut juice and bananas and whatever. This guy is just like 10 inflatable penises and like clapping dick hands and
all this
whatever.
sort of
and you have to order it from a website. Like and you get a deliverable show. Killer. This guy's just the funniest show we've ever done, I reckon. And all this while like microwave music is playing in the background.
Yeah.
It's just like
oh, dude.
All right, bro. Where are we going from there, bro?
Bro, we're going to sneaker laundry because I've had enough of the event. Although I did hear you did this thing where you oversold knockout tickets by what was it, $500,000?
Who told you that?
Don't worry, I got my sources.
Dude, this is wild. You know some real
It's like
investigative
Nardwuar.
journaling.
What's that guy's name?
Oh, wow.
Content cop.
No, that Nick that interviews like rappers with like the glasses. Don't worry. It's a niche rapper.
It's like,
You know what I'm
is
talking
it true? Yeah, is it true that this thing happened like 20 years ago and they just stare at him like, what the? Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what's happening right now.
I got shooters,
the
bro.
hell? Yeah, dude. Like I think 2 knockouts ago, like we just have a really big team at Nosa. We move a lot of hard copy tickets. There's a miscommunication between me and HSU. We thought we had these tickets. We thought we had like, like first release tickets, 2,000 of these first release tickets. We did not. And we oversold. And I was like, not even joking. We moved this stuff in we moved $500,000 in tickets in like 2 days. And then I got the call going, yo, I don't have it. I've got,
So you're just selling to people saying you have the tickets, but you don't have the tickets?
We do this thing called reservations, right?
Yeah.
But in this particular situation, I actually thought that we had tickets allocated to us, but the confusion was that he had like not first release tickets. I think they were like $210 or whatever. They were actually $230.
Right.
So we took all this money in for $210, and I had to go back to me and the whole team had to go back to 2,000 people and tell them, hey,
you're 20 short,
$20
brother.
more. Yeah, 20 more. Well, I got to, and everyone's trying to get a show. It's sold out, dude.
Yeah.
2,000 people were like you guys are scammers and this and that. And I was like, yeah, but hey, we got out of it in the end. Like we apologized to the moon, and everyone was like, I think they understood it was just chaotic. Like everyone's scrambling for tickets. Like,
did the people pay? Like, did they most of them fork out?
I think all 2,000 of them pretty much paid.
Really hard to get a ticket, no?
Yeah. Like at 2:30, it's still like, hey, we guarantee you we'll get the ticket. And a lot of people like the hard copies because they can keep it as memorabilia.
Right.
And like, it's not, if you think about it, it's really not worth it for us because we don't make money off it. We quite literally are like Centrelink. We just distribute. We don't really make money on this. I think it's these ones like for the community. We really get the tickets out and people like these hard copy tickets to just keep. Whereas like if you use like the ticketing websites, they charge you like $5-6 extra and you don't get to keep. I mean, what do you get? Like a printout of
No, you got nothing.
Yeah. So we quite, for these shows, we just sort of take it, give it along, take it, give it along. So we're just like, we're the messenger. So
but why do they even need you though? I don't get it. Like, why can't these like HSU or whoever organizes knockout just sell directly to the customer?
Well, they're based in Sydney, so they have their guys in Sydney, but we're like the Melbourne, league, and we just have such a big team of promoters. Yeah. We have such a big team of promoters, like, so that it's like just a healthy relationship. It's like, here you go.
Well, why did you stop at 230, bro? You should have just made a clip off the other 2,000. Like, hey, actually, it's 250, and then some people, it's 270, like
gun
another
to the
50.
head, see you in jail, bro. That's the scalpers, man. Oh my god, we take every single scalper, we shoot them on the cross.
Honestly, fair. Honestly, fair.
The worst. Like we actually want to go and see a show, and you can't because someone's like the same Labubu reseller is sitting on like 200 knockout tickets, bro. You find him, you bring him to Sneaker Laundry.
Freaking Labubus, man.
Sort it out, bro.
but no, let's move to Sneaker Laundry, right? Because I think that's where people would kind of, you're most well known for. But you told the news that you were gonna, the idea of Sneaker Laundry came to you because you looked at your dirty shoes and you realized, look, there's nothing in the market like this. But in reality, you were taking a dump. All right, you saw that LA had launched the Sneaker Laundry. So talk to me. How does this PR stuff work? Do they only come get you, do they only want these, beautiful stories?
Dude, you've done your work. You've wow,
He didn't have much work today. So
I'll be consuming Eugene content at speeds unknown to man.
Yeah, quite literally. I think growing up, I was between Singapore and Malaysia a lot. Singapore and Australia a lot. And I always saw how Australia was kind of like a few years behind. And I saw to myself, I said, dude, you can, my thing has always been, you can be the first, you can be the best, or you can cheat. And we don't cheat. And being the best is really hard. So man, if you get the opportunity to be the first, just be the first, right? So I'm sitting on a shitter and, we're just like scrolling, like, and all of a sudden someone's like, yo, Jason Mark just opened like the shoe cleaning kit brand. Jason Mark just opened their first sneaker cleaning store in LA. I'm like, yo, I could be that guy here. And so I like went down this rabbit hole of looking of whether I could be the first one here. And true enough, like no one had started one here.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's such a niche business. It's so, you know what I mean? It's like a...
The question is why,
small.
right? So there's never any question of why hasn't anyone started one here? So we asked people if they would clean their shoes and everyone said no. Quite literally, we're like 100 people. So dude, like friends even, they were like, no, I just buy new pairs.
Oh, would you use the service?
Yeah, would you use the service if you had it? And they're like, no. And like, and we're like, if you would use the service, how much would you pay? And we're like $5 or $10. I was like, bro,
that's it. Yeah. No market.
But then I think the thing that's always sat with me was that I think it was Henry Ford or something. He said if I had asked customers what they wanted, they would have said faster horses. And then I was kind of
that's a bar, dude.
Yeah,
that's a straight bar.
That's innovation 101, boys.
Yeah. So I just said, you know what, like if you've decided you got to do it anyway, and uni tells you you've got to do your market analysis and your surveys and whatever.
Create the demand, brother.
I'm sitting here in marketing, 1612, and they're telling me like, do the surveys,
figure out
validate
what people
the
want.
idea, and then go into market. And Eugene's sitting here telling me, mate, don't worry about the surveys. Just do what you want.
You make them want it.
Yeah.
I mean, you're lying to yourself, right? Like I went into this thing already, like the second I was on the toilet, I already decided I wanted to do it. Like, and then if I already decided what I was going to do it, and then I did 100 and I was like, 100 was not positive. Should I get another 100? You know what I mean? Like,
should I skew the data? That's what I did in my assignments, dude. I would just make up my own
Is there
reports.
bias in this data, or like, should I just, should I just interview? No, I was like, you know what, just do it. Yeah. And then we did. So, that was 7.5 years ago, which is wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And then you're on the TV. It's like these PR pieces, right? Like obviously you've come in and you said, this is the magic story. Like, does getting on TV actually help your business?
It depends what. It depends like where, like exactly what you're on. Like I would probably say there were two notable moments where like TV really, really did it for us. The first one was when we got a whole bunch of PR because we were at a stage of the business where we came out of COVID and we were like, look, one store is really cool, but I want to like take this everywhere or just not do it at all. So we reached out to this platform called Virtual and we did like an equity crowdfund, which is a really cool merge between like a Kickstarter campaign and your typical venture capitalist. So it's anyone can invest in your business from as little as $250. So instead of like one VC pitching to VCs where VCs will like give you $500,000 and take like half your business, you pitch it to just your average Joe, your mums and dads, your current customers, and you get to, hop on board for $250.
And what do they get? Like a t-shirt or something?
Quite literally, yeah. I mean, they get a little percentage in your business.
Oh, so they do get equity.
They do get a little bit of equity in your business. And then if you invest above a certain amount, you get, gift cards in the business and stuff like that. So it's a merge between like Kickstarter and...
Because Kickstarter, you don't get anything. Kickstarter is just like donations,
just quite literally a t-shirt or like maybe the first board game or something like that. Yeah. But here so then PR, like the press picked it up. We had a really good PR dude called Drew, and he just took us to the moon. He was like, I love your story. You're like this failed lawyer. And that's when he coined the term, the world's wealthiest shoe shiner.
That was Drew's word.
Yeah, he came out to me. He sent me this. He sent me this press release, and it was the first time I ever seen a press release. He was like, "I just need your approval." I was like, "I do not approve." Dude, I'm like, I do not want to be the world's wealthiest anything. Right? I'm not the world's wealthiest anything. I was quite literally sleeping in a capsule hotel in Singapore at the time when he sent me this press release. I'm like, I'm not the world's wealthiest anything. Do not push me out. He's like, Eugene, this is the only thing that will sell. You have to. This is the thing. You just have to say yes. I asked for your approval, but it's not really a thing.
Not really FYI, not a question.
I already sent the report. Like it's airing on Monday.
Yeah, dude. So then it just blew up. He played it beautifully. It went from like 7 News, I think, and it went 7 News like on TV. It blew up on Facebook. It blew up everywhere. And then everyone else just picked it up. Herald Sun, The Age, and then I flew back from Singapore. I missed my best mate's wedding, and I flew back just to do like the filming with 7 News. Flew back to Singapore again, hoping to just at least get dinner after the wedding with him. And then I got a call saying we're on Sunrise. So yeah, that was like that whole PR campaign.
Yeah.
Like,
Is that just like a week basically? That
yeah,
it's
just stretch,
pumping?
and then everything it just kept flowing on SBS radio, whatever. Just people kept just reaching out, and like you could see because we launched our campaign pre-press and pre like going on news and everything like that and TV. And maybe about 300 people expressed interest. And after that, we had 2,000 people. Literally within a couple of days after, we had 2,000 people express interest.
Dude, shout out Drew, bro. That guy
Shout out Drew. He knows he saved my life. Yeah. yeah. And it's like it was just like, so after that, like all the other little bits and bobs that we get, like the press around, like from Amazon or like magazines, they don't really push the needle all that much. More people know about you, and that's about it. Every now and then someone will be like, oh, I've seen you around, and it's just like at the back of their mind, I guess.
Yeah. Well, but like you've raised money on virtual, but then I heard you raised your first bit of money off international students at Monash.
I did.
Dude, those guys are non-verbal. How did you get a single dime out of them?
Come on.
No, they were Singaporean homies. That's why we were very verbal.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
I made sure there were Singaporean guys that I'd met. I guess I wasn't sure where to go.
Took advantage of the patriotism.
yeah. Like,
You're Singaporean? I'm Singaporean.
Brother to brother, like,
yeah.
And it was quick. Like it just, they asked me what numbers we projected. And then I was like,
you just made them up?
I said, I didn't have numbers at all. I said, bro, if I put numbers on a sheet, would you believe me? And I was like, no. And I was like, great. so they're like, so how's the company valued? I said, it's just valued based on what I need.
Just vibes.
Just vibes. I had a logo. I had a rough plan.
Yeah.
That's about it.
How much money did you take off these blokes?
It was 30 grand for 10%.
That's
it was 20 grand for 10%, I think. Yeah. 20 grand for 10% each, and it was 60 grand for 30%.
Oh, so you got three people to convince you. Dude, this is crazy.
I shouted lunch. It was
it makes it worth it.
Went to Richmond. I think we had pho, and like I had pho, we had a bowl of pho each, and then
So you basically you sat them down at a restaurant. You're like, boys, I got a logo, I got a dream, I got nothing else. $20,000 a year best, please.
And I'm a good person.
I'm Singaporean as well.
You know? I'm Singaporean. Like, I'm gonna make this work. I'm a hustle for this business. Yeah,
and they believed you.
They believed, yeah.
That surely paid dividends for them now, though.
Well, two of them sold out for more. One of them still joining on the ride.
Oh, love it.
Yeah. Most like people have sort of come and gone. It's having shares in a private company is just like, I don't know, selling a share on marketplace. If someone wants to buy it, you can buy it at any time. So they sort of come and go. Everyone's sort of come and gone for more, but now is the real task, man. Like after the crowdfunding, I got 680 investors.
Wow.
Yeah, I got 680 investors, all with my phone number, all with my emails. So
yeah, isn't it easy just to go VC, bro? Like I swear these guys on virtual will just want like their pound of flesh. Like they put in like $1,000 maybe, and they probably just like update. Like, how's the business? No,
dude. You know what? No, very.
Really?
I was really worried about that.
Yeah.
But I realized that for someone to jump through the hoops in virtual and like crowdfund, they must really believe in the story. And they're not exactly like your typical VC, like milk the cow dry, beat the dead cow, and then try to beat it some more. It's very it's very like, this is a vision. Like we told them this is what we wanted to do with the money. And that's why we worked the next 2 years, like really tirelessly to get up to like 4 stores. That's why we got we said we wanted to sell overseas. Now we're selling, UK, US. We were selling Mexico at some point, Canada,
everywhere.
Everywhere. Like we said, the things that we said we wanted to do, like we had to do, and we had to do it within that time frame. And that's what they wanted to see. We weren't allowed to say, we're going to take you to the moon. This is stonks. Like, hold on. You can't do that. You can't say that. And neither can you. I think you're not also allowed to really issue any real projections.
Right.
Like, because it's like pretty misleading.
Because it's so early on, right?
Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah. So you kind of have to say, this is what I plan to do with the money. And if they believe you and want to come along for the ride, they'll come along for the ride.
Yeah.
And like, if you update them, like I update them probably every quarter. Like, this is what we're doing. Here's some wins that we've got. I messed up here and here.
Yeah.
Lost you guys a ton of cash, but
that's at the end of the
game's the game, as they say.
That's the game,
So, how did you start selling matcha? So you went from cleaning sneakers, and then suddenly there's a cafe in the store. And now no one's really like, I don't see anyone getting sneakers clean, but I just see every man and their dog lining up for the matcha and croissants.
No. We get sneakers clean. We still clean shoes. We clean more shoes in that location because they have to wait for their matcha, and then it's just like they get ever so curious. They're like,
oh, what's this?
Yeah. And then they're like, man, I got a dirty pair. I got a really,
they look down at their shoes.
New Balances at home. And then they'll go to my boys and ask them, they're like, hey, I got this like, wine stain on a pair of like Louis Vuittons. Can you get that out? Come in, give you a little voucher to come back. And then that's when we get them. They went from a $5 coffee or a $7 matcha or whatever. And then you're like, bang, coming back in. You get $50 shoe clean. Upsold. And this is upsold you did not see coming. Like, absolutely did not see coming. This story is so spicy. It's, oh man, like, do I drop names? Okay, I'll tell you the story without the names.
Yeah.
But we got approached by Macquarie Bank. Macquarie Bank went to Collies and was like, hey, these kids, like, well, this one kid, Eugene, like, he's doing this really cool stuff. I want him in this metro. They called me down. I was like, I love the space. And they're like, cool, the rent's like 6 digits.
Yeah.
Right. I'm like, I can't.
Per month.
6 digits a year.
Okay.
It's fairly reasonable for Sydney, but remember, I'm a Melbourne boy, right?
Yeah,
So I'm like, I've never seen 6 digits in my life.
Yeah.
I had to remind them, like, guys, I clean shoes. Yeah. Like, take a step back here. I don't know who you think I am.
No, they show you the news article, mate.
You're the world's wealthiest.
I'm like,
bro.
guys, just take a step back. Like, I don't believe the headlines. You know what I mean? We clean shoes. Like, we don't make that much money. Like, and we're not Mr. Minute. We quite literally only clean shoes.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Minute, like the guys at Mr. Minute will build your whole shoe up again. They'll shine it so you can see your face in it. It'll cut your keys.
Yeah.
And then, they'll engrave a cup for you. They're quite literally like trained monkeys. They'll do anything and everything in there, right? Like my boy, we clean shoes and we're really good at it. That's what we do, and I tell them we clean shoes. They're like, look, we're willing to come down on rent. And coming down on rent was just from high 6 figures to lower 6 figures. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, it's like, and so I sat on it for a bit and I was like, I really like the spot. So I said, okay, what if I took less space and I made half of it maybe a cafe or whatever? So I actually approached a Sydney operator to come in and run the cafe. So we took them down to have a look at the site. We said, hey, look, it's a great spot. You take half, we take half. And they're like, yeah, we love it. They loved it so much. They called the agent at Collies after and was like, guys, like I love the spot so much. Can we take it without the sneaker laundry?
Oh, snakes.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to cut you out.
Yeah, they tried to cut me out and the agents called me straight away because the agents told them off. The agent said, guys, like, that you're only there because
you invite him. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be.
Like, that's not okay. So they called me straight away. They warned me. They were like, do not do business with those guys. They just try to screw you. They just try to. Yeah, so it was nasty, right? And I think we'd been so far along the conversation at a point, I didn't want to pull out for a deal because I really liked that spot.
Yeah.
So I just said, man, you know what? If these clowns can do it, I can do it.
Yeah.
That was literally the turning point. I was like, if these little clowning snakes, whatever, can do it, and they're doing it, ish. I was like,
yeah,
I can do it and I can do it better.
Yeah.
And look, I've been drinking matcha lattes before they were cool. Like there was this one spot in Melbourne that was like the OG, like Little Rogue in Melbourne, this little laneway. The place has been kicking for ages. That was like the first real matcha latte spot in Melbourne. And like when I was in uni, man, I was doing that like twice a day. And wherever I travel, I don't have an office. I literally work out of cafes. So I was like, you know what? I feel like I've sat in enough cafes to be able to pump this out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's when the branding boys and us got to work and we said, you know what, let's do it ourselves. It makes more sense because it's just this one cohesive brand. So yeah, but the onigiris were random. I don't know how the onigiris came about. It was very like Tokyo train station. That's what we sort of, we say, you know what, I want stuff that's fast. Like I love stuff that's fast.
Grab and go.
Yeah. I don't want to have to wait. I love a grab and go concept. So that was like how.
Especially with the corporates, man. They don't want to waste time and waiting for food. They want to grab it and go take their meetings.
No, I also like how it's just like stuff that you like. You know what I mean? Like you're just running a business. You're like, I like matcha. We're selling matcha. Onigiris, we're doing that as well.
Yeah, faster, better.
Yeah.
Like it's quite literally like an F1 pit stop. Like how quick can you walk in and get your stuff and get out? Like, spend some time. Get shoes.
And read the price list over there. Yeah. How much shoes are. Definitely read that.
No, the shoe, you know what? Like when I was reading about you, right, I was sussing out because I've never got my shoes cleaned. I was like, I would never get my sneakers cleaned. Like, clean them, whatever, chuck them in the washing machine, unfortunately. But like when you frame it as like, oh, instead of buying another, $250 pair of shoes, you just clean it $40 every month or so. And it like lasts way longer. I'm like, oh, I understand. Makes sense.
So it's not even that. Like our biggest thing is actually Amazon at the moment. So I'm like the poster child for Amazon. Like we sell so much stuff on Amazon, and through Amazon as well. And we're like Amazon's choice for our cleaning kits, our waterproofing sprays and stuff. And people would just buy these kits for like, I don't know, $27 or whatever. And they'd be cleaning like 5-10 pairs of shoes. So, I mean, if you're doing like the cost benefit thing, it's dude, if you're not time rush, this is a weekend thing. Just buy a kit, you can clean like 10 pairs of shoes at home. Yeah. And it's like, for them, they're like, oh, great. And the best part is about this business is that people know that we don't sell shit products because we have to use it.
Yeah.
So there was like an era where like a couple of products weren't quite up to scratch. And like the boys in the shop would be like, Eugene, this sucks. Like Eugene sucks. And it'd be on my case all day. And that's how our products get better because we have to use it like every minute.
Yeah, at the shop. So the boys are just texting you like, mate, this is just not coming off. Like
absolute
new
trash.
Formula immediately.
Yeah, or like smells like dog shit. Like give me a new one. Like you know, like and that's how like we have to use that. You know, and that's why it's gotten to where it is.
Yeah, you're just dog fooding your product nonstop, huh?
Nah, it's like man, don't even get me started on dogs, man. Like the second a shoe comes in with like a plastic bag, dude, you just
it's all over.
Cat shit, like cat piss, like dog poo, whatever. The second it's in a plastic bag, you know, and it's like double knotted. You're like, you see,
they don't want anything to do with it.
A mile away, yeah, we're like, yo, like,
did you ever say no? Like, did you ever say like, brother, this is too far gone? Like, there's nothing
bad for business, mate.
There was one person that was supposed to do it. It's us.
Yeah.
So we have only started saying no to mold.
Yeah, fair. That's
genuine fair, hazard, right? Like, you know, like genuine hazard. Poop is a bit 50-50.
Yeah.
It depends on like how extreme we're talking. Like people stepping in poop is a lot more common. But like poop on the shoe, in the shoe, that kind of stuff, 50-50.
Yeah.
Like
you're right. You are if there's anyone to do it, you're the guys to do it. So.
That's quite literally right. But sometimes we say go to Mr. Minute, you know, like they gotta
tell them Eugene sent you.
Yeah. Sneaker laundry sent you.
Well, what's like the most expensive pair of shoes you've cleaned?
Oh, that was a hard to put a price tag. I think there was a $16,000 one-of-one sample Jordan 1s. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just come through the door?
Yeah, this is years ago. We get super paranoid now if we get any expensive ones, like straight in, we're like straight out. Don't leave it in the shop. I don't want it around. Like, but yeah, real, like they're like the real special one-of-ones. Otherwise, beyond that, most of the shoes that are expensive sit around like that sort of like 3-4K mark, like anything real fancy, like yeah, any resale stuff that you see in StockX.
Were you worried about like wrecking the 16 grand ones? One of ones, mate. You can't replace it.
Wrecking, yes, 100%.
That's pressure.
Pretty confident in what you do, but again, if there's anyone to do it, it's us. Yeah. But the old shoes are the ones that are really scary. You have to give a disclaimer on them. Like shoes, I'm not sure if you've ever seen shoes that are past like 10 years old. The collector shoes, like they crumble.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Like,
yeah.
quite
like the sole just crumbles.
Yeah, you could hold it and you could squish it, and it would just turn to dust in your hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the ones you want to be super careful on. So we're like, yeah, we're quite pedantic about what shoes we take in and what shoes, because sometimes they give that to you like, hey bro, can you clean this? And then low key kind of hoping that it disintegrates in your hands and you're like, oh yo, give me a new one.
Yeah, it's like when you go into the glasses shop and you want them to like bend your glasses back into shape and they've got to give a disclaimer. They're like, you know what? If it breaks, it's not on us. It's not on us.
I wish I could say that, man.
Yeah.
I wish I could say that. I don't think I've ever been able to say that.
As if you can't say that. Like
sign a waiver or something.
Yeah, just sign your life away. Yeah.
I wish. I don't know. I feel like Australian consumer law is just not built that way. I feel like, yeah, sure, sign a waiver. I will ruin your life online. And then at that point, is it worth buying me a new, like for UK, you a new pair of glasses? Hell yeah, should have just bought it off the bat.
That's true. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like Australian consumer law is just built different.
Yeah, and that would go viral as well. If someone posts like, oh, these guys ruined my glasses or these guys ruined my shoe, like that just takes off. And then
and then when that viral video goes up, how much is that viral video worth to be taken down?
Yeah.
Right. And I think at that point, it's like, you got to ask yourself, have you lost the trust of your customers? It's like everything you built in like for us 7 years can just be gone away by one viral post about us just ruining a pair of shoes and not willing to make good on it. You know, then all that trust goes away. So
you lose it all.
Customer is always right, unfortunately.
It's fickle,
customer is always
business.
right.
I got one last question for you, Eugene.
Go.
You had the honor of speaking at the graduation for students graduating with a degree of business and economics. What wisdom did ChatGPT come up with?
Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah.
You got him. You got him backed up in a corner.
You got me good. I just gave, I really wanted to let them know that, you know, the worst thing that they could have, you know, worst thing, anything can happen is get a job. So, I mean, just try, just go out there. If you have an idea, just try. Like, I guess the spirit of the speech was to encourage people to just give it a go.
Take risks.
Take risks, like, you know, and really the worst thing that can happen is you just hand your resume to a job and you say, hey, you know what, I finished uni, but instead of getting a job, I tried my own business for 2 years. And that's actually my favorite kind of people to hire. In fact, I interviewed someone today and she's doing her own thing as well. And this is my favorite kind of people to hire, like risk takers. You know, they're driven, they're accountable. They will just give them 100% to get results. And they're the kind of people that will tell you what to do versus like you ask and tell them what to do.
Yeah.
So like for me, it was like, I think I went in there was like, I just encouraged them, like give it a go, you know, and just try try your hardest. But yeah, ChatGPT helped me really put that into
In better words than you could
better
ever
words.
say.
No, I remember like were you there for that? The Airtasker founder gave
No.
like it was not a graduation thing. I think it was actually like a commencement speech. But I remember like sitting there and feeling very inspired by like just like basically very similar story to that. It's like tell them what to do, like take risks, like, you know, what's the worst that can happen, like take advantage, take opportunities and stuff like that. So I feel like you probably would have inspired a lot of people there, which is good.
I was pissing myself, man. Like it was bad, dude. Like I had like, I think 1,500 or 2,000 people in that hall and like parents too. So you can't pull a fast one. Yeah. Like these are like the parents as well. And then like I went up there and like full gown you and everything. So you can't really move too much. You look real stupid if you're like, you know, they kind of set you everything and they're like, don't move too much. You're like, okay. And then you sit on the stage, like right next to like the dean and the chancellor and everything like that. And then you just clap for 2 hours straight.
Yeah, nonstop.
Everyone.
Rohit Nine and Bachelor of Commerce.
Yeah, like quite literally. And it was
Jog
like,
on.
it was like, I don't know why, but this one was super Asian. So it was like, just like,
Yeah,
totally
business and economics.
yeah. Look at
What
this.
do you expect?
Just trying with the new ends and the trunks and everything. I was there
About
like,
100 chens.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Can't laugh, bro. Don't laugh, bro. Everyone's watching you, bro. You just clap. And it's just like, you know,
Oh, you were at the end, so you weren't even at the beginning.
No,
You
no,
had to
you'd
endure this whole thing.
sit through a whole thing. They
Yeah.
warned you like, Eugene, don't go harder to clapping. Like your hands are gonna hurt.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
just like pace yourself. But like it was like hour and a half of clapping, and then I went up for 5 minutes of talking. But that was probably a milestone, man. Like,
Yeah, that's a made it moment, man. That's sick.
yeah, bro. My mum, she loved it.
Yeah.
she was like for her, that was like I think pinnacle. Yeah,
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right, should we jump into the game, Migs?
Yes, do it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as always, we are doing Bullslut. So, Eugene, you know how the game works. You're going to go head to head with Migs for 5 rounds. So, category number 1. How many non-alcoholic drinks can you name in 30 seconds?
15. I wasn't supposed to start lower. I'm sorry.
no.
I was too honest. No, I
that's
just
good.
wanted to give confidence. You know,
that's good
I
out
just
the
wanted to
gates.
exude confidence.
16.
In 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Can you say 16 words in 30 seconds,
Absolutely.
bro?
Maybe can.
Just for like framing, the
Yeah.
record I think is Migs with like sports teams, and I think he did like 27 or
I
something
saw
in
it
30
was feral.
seconds.
That was disgusting. I saw that video. Yeah, that was disgusting. Oh, well, in that case, I can go 17. Yeah, comfortably.
But these are 17 is high numbers, by the way. Like,
Bro?
Non-alcoholic
let's-
drinks.
All right, let's test them out. Bullslut, 17.
all right, Eugene, 17 non-alcoholic beverages in 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
Coke, Diet Coke, 100 plus, Pepsi, Diet, Pepsi, Vanilla Coke, Sprite, 7-Up, orange juice, apple juice, cranberry
That's 10.
juice, pineapple juice, tropical juice, milk, light milk, coffee, tea, matcha.
relax.
Yeah, I got it. It was being too kind. It was way too kind. Mr. 27 sports team. All right, done. I'm tied with Cal Best. That's all I care about. That's all I needed. That's all I needed.
No, but let's not let him overtake Migs.
Yeah, no, I just want to see if he's, the mouth is matching the brain.
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
get
yeah.
the speed,
Yeah.
that's what I wanted to see.
All right,
I actually stalled after the soft drinks. I was like, fuck, the soft
That's
drinks.
what I wanted to
I'm out
hear.
of there. Yeah.
He got it.
I should just started rattling off all the drinks on my menu at Sneak
I was,
Lab.
you got to matcha really late.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, dude, I got a whole list of things. I should have rattled off the whole thing.
All right. Next round is capital cities. So how many capital cities can you name in 30 seconds?
Oh, dude.
Migs, you go first.
As if I'm some sort of expert, Eugene.
Geographer.
10,
11.
12.
You're a well-traveled.
I feel like I'm pretty well traveled.
Yeah, think about all the DJ spots you've
easily
done.
13.
Easily 13.
Easily.
Well, Bullslut then. 13.
no.
He wins. I don't even know what a capital city is, dude. I tried to be like, yo, easily 13. Like, I'm gonna get this right.
Wait. Sydney has a capital S. Is that a capital city? Like, I put the timer on.
Can I take it back?
No way, bro.
Wait, do I get a hint? Wait. Just
No,
start
you
it.
don't get a hint.
Pause. Wait. Capital city. There is
There's one
There's
capital
one
city.
per country.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know what
I don't
you
even know what
think.
Australia's capital city is, dude.
No, you know.
It's either Sydney or Canberra. It's 50-50.
Well, we'll see in the
take
game.
A punt. We'll take a punt and we'll see what happens. All right, 13.
How many did I say?
13.
13. It's not that bad.
No, Schlocky, just go around the globe. All right. Eugene, your time starts now.
Canberra?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're good. Singapore. Singapore's good. Kuala Lumpur.
Sure.
What do you mean? Singapore's great. Singapore's three.
Yeah.
3, sure.
Okay, 3. Jakarta. Manila. Shanghai.
We'll count it.
I'll take it.
Well, no, it's not. Is it?
Fuck.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Ho Chi Minh.
6.
Jesus.
And your time's up.
Yeah, I knew it. I should have let him. I was going to call
Wait,
Bullslut.
you know how bad it is, Loki? I couldn't even like proof your answers. I didn't know if you're right or wrong. I didn't know if you're right or wrong.
I know Canberra. They got
So I was
one
looking at
least.
you half the
Well,
time.
no, is Singapore's capital city Singapore?
Yeah, it's about this small. So I knew that one's going to be right. I knew I had 2 in the bag.
Job done. And then I think Beijing, no? Is China.
Yeah, it's Beijing.
Yeah.
I tried to bluff him, tried to get him in like to say 14. I'll be like, done. Get him there.
No, I was already on the road to, what was it, 12, dude?
He gave me the confidence. It was like 12.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
Well, that's the game. Like, you got to
Yeah.
exuding confidence.
Right, you still tied with Cal.
All right.
We're not done here, right? This is round 3. Score is 1-1. I think we're locked in now. All right, next category is apps. How many apps can you name in 30 seconds?
Phone apps.
Yeah, just look at your phone. Just look at your phone. Swipe through.
15.
I like these numbers. Eugene?
Dude, I'm feeling this, you know?
It is. It's honestly, people come on and they say that they
16.
feel pressure that they've never felt before. 16.
17.
I don't want to go twice, 3 times in a row. I feel like there's heaps though. There's so many, dude. Fuck, I'm stalled, dude. Am I allowed to stall? 18. Yeah, I definitely got 18, yeah.
I'll make it 20. I'll make it easy for you. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, there we go. Thank you very much. You're too kind,
All right,
dude.
all right,
You're too kind.
All right, Migs. 20 apps in 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
Spotify, Apple Music, Safari, Chrome, Firefox. I'm just trying to think about phone. Camera, photos, app, maps, Apple Maps, settings, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Snapchat, Instagram,
15.
YouTube, big YouTube studio, MyFitnessPal, ING, CBA, Westpac, NAB, ANZ, ComSec.
I knew it. Well done. Shit. Damn, I gave it an easy one.
Oh, that could have been a heavy duty one, low key. That was
Yeah.
impressive. I actually didn't think you're doing settings and stuff.
Like, I was actually trying to visualize my phone,
Yeah.
but then I don't go to the first page. So I got freaking camera and photo. That's about it.
Dude, he's lucky he didn't fucking go Hinge, Tinder.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
Didn't even come to mind, brother.
All right, score is 2-1. Next on the list, we have musical instruments. Eugene, you start us off.
Did I tell you I was in a band?
Same. What'd you play?
Don't recall.
Well, Migs played the triangle, so
Yeah, I played fuck all. So I
percussion.
I'll be honest here. I'll do about 5 for you.
kind of want to call them out just for fun. I'm gonna go 6.
Can we both be on the bottom of the leaderboard at the same time?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, yeah, we have to go higher, dude. You can't. It's 7. I'll go 7.
10.
Oh, this is like a Sydney house auction. Like,
Yeah. With the Asians and everything.
do we have 10?
You got this. Come on.
Okay, I'll give you 11.
Well, Bullslit. We'll see how it
Oh, that
goes.
was a trap. I knew that was a trap. I just smelled a trap from a mile away. Oh my God. Dude. The only thing critical about a show is me, bro.
You're getting bantered off, mate. Anyways,
Man.
11. All right.
11 musical instruments.
In 30 seconds. You got time now. You got 3, basically 1 every 3 seconds.
All right.
Your time starts now.
I'll give you a guitar, a ukulele,
Yeah.
a saxophone,
Yeah.
a trumpet,
Yeah.
a triangle,
Yeah.
a drum kit.
Yeah.
Do I get a cymbal? Like on this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you the
Seven.
crash
Give me a
symbol.
little
Yeah.
thing. A bass guitar.
Mhm,
Did I say violin already?
Nope.
I'll take the violin.
9.
Yep.
I will saxophone.
No, you
Nope.
said that.
Fuck. Oops.
5 seconds.
Dude.
2
piccolo?
more.
Yeah.
A little thingo. A little recorder.
All right. He's got 11 in 30 seconds, but is a piccolo an instrument? I thought that's
It's
my coffee order.
I thought it was a bloke from Dragon Ball Z. Anyway,
It's like a little primary school recorder. That was the clutch.
a
11.
piccolo is like a smaller flute, I feel.
He's Googling it. He's like,
it or
is a piccolo
small-
instrument?
Piccolo is an instrument.
Thank you
I
very
swear
much.
your missus
Thank you.
plays this, no?
No, she played oboe.
Oh, on me. You know anything about an oboe?
I know nothing about oboe, dude.
Neither do I, don't worry.
Oh, there was 11 was sweating, man. This
Dude.
place is hot.
You literally got it in the last half a second. All right, Eugene, back 2-all.
A quarter out of all.
I was like, yo, I got traumatized by it in primary school, man.
I'll cross funds on the recorder. 2-all. All right, last round. Wowee, we're going head to head here.
Head to head.
Last one. I want to see big numbers here. The category is celebrities.
Looking at world's richest shoe cleaner
Yeah,
here.
you're
That's
looking at
one.
one right in the studio.
Celebrities. Could be anyone,
Yeah,
really.
it could be like your musicians. Maybe not for you, Eugene, but
I see you saved the best for last. Yeah.
I've said the best
Yeah.
for last.
What counts as a?
Honestly, literally anyone of note.
Yeah,
I'll give it to you. Yeah.
If Ro knows them, not personally, they're sweet.
I got you a Cal Best winner, wing boy, off show, and Lupo Bianco.
None of those people. None of those people.
I'll give you 10.
I'll give you 15.
Run it up.
So any movie, celebrity, sports
Yeah.
star, dude, any.
Yeah.
Anything.
Oh, easy. 18.
20.
What was 20? He did 20 on something before, didn't he?
Yeah. Apps.
Yeah, dude, I wasn't. Yeah, you had like 10 seconds to spare.
Yeah, so you can easily do this one as well, bro.
Oh, that's when debate comes out. I know. Dude, that's what you're not Bullslut.
Run me a-
yeah, Bullslut, dude. Bullslut. You're trying to bait me on that one. Nah, I don't have 20 celebrities for you, dude.
All right,
Bro,
Migs.
there's going to be shit houses beyond belief.
Migs, try not to name football players.
Yeah, I don't know any of the football players. And none of the celebrities, bro.
All right.
All right.
20 celebs in 30 seconds. Your time starts now.
Donald Trump, Obama, Rafael Nadal,
Here we go.
Federer, Djokovic, Nick Kyrgios, Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, I Show Speed, Kai Cenat,
10.
Drake, Jay-Z, Kanye, fucking... Bro, I don't want to say footballers. That's the problem.
Go. Just run it now.
Nah,
Run it now.
I won't do it.
Run it now.
Justin Bieber.
Just run it quick.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm cooked, bro.
Football's
I'm
good.
cooked.
Game's over. Game's gone.
I didn't want to do football, bro. It's boring that way.
You're too kind. You're too kind.
So-
You let me.
And
you
also
let me
couldn't
take it.
think of them. I had a mind block.
So Eugene, out of the fire, sits in tied first place at 3 after all that.
When he started to bait me, that's when I knew. It was like, come on, bro, you can do it, man.
can do it.
You can do it, bro. It's just a 20.
I thought anyone, bro. It's anyone. It's any celebrity. I thought I could get 20 without going to footballers, man. Crazy.
That was the curveball. The second you said no footballs, you knew it was over.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stumped you good.
And I started to chuck a few in there. Didn't even get 20.
Yeah, you shocked into the Ronaldo and a Messi. 3-2,
Yeah.
Eugene. Well done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with Eugene, all right, originally being from Melbourne, we're doing Sydney versus Melbourne. We're going to be putting them head to head on a couple of different categories. Eugene here flies from Sydney to Melbourne, basically, or Melbourne to Sydney, I should say, about every week, dare I suggest. So he's got a good understanding of the landscapes. So first up, we have Sydney versus Melbourne matcha,
Oh,
a topic close to your heart.
it is close to my heart.
Go on, you said you're an OG of the game. So
Lucky for everyone. Sneaker Laundry Labs in Melbourne and Sydney. So we're good there.
So you're all sorted on both fronts.
Melbourne, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah, by a hair though. It's not by much. It really is by a hair.
What makes it better?
Melbourne people are unforgiving with cafes. Like you go there, if it even remotely doesn't hit a 9 out of 10 for you will not go back because options are just everywhere. Like unless you're in the sticks, like if you're anywhere like CBD surrounding suburbs, like 10K within CBD, you are like spoilt for choice. And if that place just does not even live up to like a 9 out of 10, like people are looking for like long-term marriages here, right? Like if there's one box that doesn't tick, like that barista did not smile at you, like it is, you're out the door.
You're out of
not
business,
coming back.
eh?
You got my $8, but you're not getting the rest of my year. So like you are forced to this really high level of competition.
So you're just saying, if I go to any cafe in Melbourne, there's just no misses.
Nah, less misses. Less misses for sure. Yeah, less
And then
misses.
specifically matcha, you're telling me the places that I see maybe on a TikTok or Instagram, they're like, oh, good matcha. It's guaranteed to be good.
Look, as connoisseurs, Migs and I, as connoisseurs of matcha in Sydney, I got to say,
The game is pretty good
the
here.
game is good.
We've been inundated with a million recommendations. Sneaker Laundry Lab, always a freaking
Yeah, number one.
but we get so many different ones.
Yeah, we got some bangers out here, Eugene.
Like too many more than days we can do, bro. Seriously. And if everyone's saying they're good, we have to take their word. But Melbourne better.
Melbourne just by hair. But also I think it's, to be fair, it's probably local knowledge. Like having lived there, I think you just know where you can get a good one, and you can get like a pretty solid list of good ones when you're there. So it's like, but Melbourne people, I feel, are in general more unforgiving. Yeah. And if like a lot of working holiday people that want to go anywhere to work and learn about cafe culture, and now cafe culture isn't just pulling shots of coffee. It's like cafe culture is like, how fast can you whisk, right? Like they're going straight to Melbourne. I get like 10, 15 resumes a day. Like, just working holiday people just dropping it. And it's not just me. They'll run the whole street. I'm not special. Like they'll run the whole street. Just drop the resume.
They just want a job anyway.
They just want to learn. Right. And Sydney, man, hard to find, man. Like, it's different. So the cafe culture is just more competitive there. So you're probably more likely to get a few misses. But I mean,
what about like the different, like the varieties? Like obviously like, even at Sneaker Laundry Lab, right? You got like 3 different matchas there, plus, a Tokyo banana every now and then, or a white rabbit there or thereabouts. How's the variety in Melbourne for matcha specifically?
It's up there. I would say that one's pretty match head for head. If I had to lean one way, I would say probably still Melbourne. Same. I think they ride off a lot of the cocktail culture.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. They're riding off a lot of cocktail culture. They're mixing anything and everything they can. Like, and it's still getting up there. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
1-0.
You got to make a trip, I reckon. You got to make a trip down, and you guys got to do your matcha series in Melbourne.
Yeah, that's honestly been floated.
If you guys want that.
Yeah, please let us know.
My BSB account's in the description. If you want to fund my flight and my accommodation, I'll come down.
Send us through.
I'll go anywhere you guys want me to.
Are we accepting this from G?
I have to. He's the expert. He's got shops in both places as well, so he knows what's going on.
That is true. Just out of interest, like, where do you get your matcha from? Like Sneaker Laundry Lab, where's it from?
So when we first started, it was Maraku Kuyaman, and all the matcha girlies know this brand. It was super hard to get. Like it's really hard in Labubus to get. Like they drop it.
There's like a website for the drops, man.
Yeah, and then if you try reselling, man, they call you out by name. They're like, do not buy from these guys.
I saw that.
Resellers.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's
as in
crazy.
what? So
on their socials or something, or maybe their website, they say, ABC website is a reseller, and they name and shame everyone.
Yeah. They name and shame you. Like, so if you're not allowed to support the reseller. So then that way you always get it direct from the source. So we used to get it from them, and we still do. So we still stock that. But that was our only matcha for a long time. But then we blew up, and it was very hard to keep up. So we actually ended up trying to source directly from a farm. We now buy 2 tons of matcha a year. Yeah. So we had to go direct. We had to go direct and try and find 2 tons of matcha.
That is insane.
Yeah.
And there's like a matcha shortage as well. So it's like, how do you, what I mean? It's like the price of gold. This thing just keeps going up.
Take a loan out. Quite literally take a loan out and be like, hey, I've got some cash you could put down for, give me your,
You're taking loans for matcha?
It's like, dude, it was a joke. Like the broker asked me what for, and I was like, dude, I've got to get ahead of this matcha thing. and he was like, have you got a house yet? I'm like, I don't, but I need the loan for the matcha first. We'll sort the house later on.
Probably better ROI on that as well, to be fair.
It's like trading, people are trading matcha like futures, man. Yeah.
Like Sen always talks to us about this. He's like, in times of uncertainty, people turn to gold. But maybe it's people turn to matcha because it's just going through the roof.
Dude, I'm telling you, those matcha farmers, they're not popping out anywhere, man. Like, they just can't make them like they used to.
All right, 1-0 Melbourne. All right, the next one we have is, cafes, cafe food, head-to-head, Sydney versus Melbourne. Like, I mean, Melbourne, people talk about the food all the time there and how the cafe culture is unbelievable. I'll go there. Mate, I would say it's pretty on par with Sydney. Thoughts?
We're talking cafe only, like serves with coffee and whatever?
No, cafe food. I'm talking you like Avo's on
brunch
toast,
spots,
brunch spots, all that sort of gear.
Still Melbourne. But I have to say some of Sydney's cafes are gorgeous. Like the waterfront ones especially.
Where's the water in Melbourne?
Yeah, dude.
The Yarra River?
I'm
not eating by the Yarra. Fuck that.
Like the views at something like Celsius is like just, I know it's like kind of really touristy, kind of like, but I go there and I go, this is a gorgeous cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is a beautiful spot. Like, and that's just not the only one. There's like a few of them too. So like, I reckon like the view kind of makes up for it. I can't like I would say.
No, but you're not eating the view, like respectfully, like, you know what I mean? Like
makes the food taste better.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, a little bit.
Dude.
Like kind of like, I don't want to sit on the face of the wall, and eat. Like,
but the thing is, the Melbourne cafes, like, even though it's not like the views, they actually deck them out pretty nice. Like, why am I defending Melbourne here, dude? I'm feeling disrespected by this.
I've done the reverse on you. So I've got you to back for Melbourne.
Well, what's going on here? No, but like, to be honest, I mean, I think they're pretty on par. I think again, when you go to
Yeah, but
Melbourne,
everyone says Melbourne is by far better than Sydney.
but it's not. There's competition. There's no doubt about it. Like people literally say Melbourne Cafe, hands down, best food in
They
Australia.
got the magic or whatever it fucking is called, bro.
If you take the view out, I reckon Melbourne again by a hair.
hair.
Yeah.
See, at
But we
least-
have the views. You can't just exclude something.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, okay. If I include the views, I don't know. Am I allowed to give a tie?
No, we'll discuss about it some more.
I'll go. Yeah.
Oh, you guys high. You guys,
I don't know, man. It's really hard. I do feel Melbourne has the better food.
what are your favorites in Melbourne? Give us a couple of cafes.
279 weirdly has for me is 279 and Udon House are two really bang cafes. So 279 is a Japanese cafe run by this guy called Kentaro. It does a great job with it. And it's actually an onigiri cafe, but there were a lot of really cool side dishes as well. Phenomenal. And they have a little breakfast set you can get there if you get it early enough, 9 a.m. It's a whole bunch of little things that you get with it, like a little mochi night, little side dishes that they make fresh every day, and then a onigiri that you choose for sub $20, which is wild. Yeah,
That's
So they all make a few of them. You get there early, you get them. And that's one of my favorites. And the next one down the road is actually Udon House, which is a Thai brunch spot. Anything from your 7-Eleven jaffles, the ham and cheese jaffles, you get from Bangkok 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
They do those, or the Thai toast with Thai milk tea, or you can get they have sticky rice with sort of pork belly dishes, small brunch serving size, and it's not expensive, eh? I go there for brunch, and you can get away with a sticky rice with pork belly for $12.
$12.
Yeah, and you can get a dirty Thai milk tea on the side. That place slaps. I'm just kind of hoping no one listens to this podcast because then everyone goes going to the table, which is painful. Yeah, but it's just the most homey.
You're lucky that not many people listen to this.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys are losers.
Dude.
Are we accepting this, bro?
Well, I don't know. What are your thoughts?
What are your
Migs?
what is my experience going to Melbourne?
Well, what is your favorite spot in Sydney? You got to what's your go-to cafe in Sydney now?
Putting me on the spot. I don't go out much, bro. Do you have any that come to mind? Penas of the world?
We did a list. Pena's very good.
What else we put on that list? It's ages ago.
We put on Afterglow Eatery in Epping as a banger.
My local one, to be fair, shout out my local one, Bakehouse, North
Bakehouse in
Kellyville.
North Kellyville's
That
honestly a slapper.
slaps. It's not too many bells and whistles, I feel. It's not like Asian fusion or Italian fusion. It's not fusion. So it's just brunch spots, but the serving size is massive and the quality is really good. And they have a whole bunch of pastries as well.
No, the pastry is a slapper. For me, around Dural, Wild Pears, these are very good cafes. But I don't know what the costs are in Melbourne because these you're saying $12 for this pork belly. That's unreal.
This is my absolute A tier. I've worked out at every cafe in Melbourne. That's A tier. That's my favorite spot. That's Valley Town, right? These guys are absolute Valley Town.
Because in Sydney, bro, I'm paying upwards for two people brunch, mate. I'm seeing
At the wazoo, man.
$60, $70 for a dish and a coffee on the side.
You guys are balling.
Yeah,
You guys are absolutely balling.
Well, we're not though.
I went to was it Bill's in Bondi or something? Bro, that is expensive.
what's the
as
damage there?
fuck, bro. A pasta dish, something's $35 or something like that. Eggs on toast is 20 something.
Yeah,
Come
how's
on.
the pricing in Melbourne?
I think we're almost the same. At best, we've got a couple bucks on you. So that's it. Maybe $2 less, but almost the same, I'd say.
Chuck a couple microgreens, bro. Double the price, man. That's what cafes are.
When
Seriously.
you go get onigiri tomorrow, man, there'll be some little flowers on it. Don't worry.
And that'll be $20 a pop. Dude.
All right, head to head. Let's call it Melbourne versus Sydney. Migs?
I'll give it a tie at best, but I would probably edge Melbourne.
Edge Melbourne.
I think I've sold Melbourne to myself.
Yeah,
I'm back on Melbourne again.
Back on Melbourne. 2-0 Melbourne. All right.
Yeah.
Last food round is just Asian food in general. So I feel in Sydney, you've got your Cabramatters, which serve Vietnamese food.
Strathfield's got the
Korean food, Eastwood, Chinese, or Korean. You got these little pockets in Sydney which just do banger food from that specific region. Anything like that in Melbourne?
As much as I want to, man, I think Sydney's got this one, man.
Why is that?
Man, I feel like Sydney's got just years and years of Asian heritage on Melbourne. I feel like Sydney was top tier. Growing up when I was in Singapore, everyone was like, should we go to Sydney or Melbourne? And Sydney was always more established for Asians.
Yeah.
It just had years of growing out, either the Viet population or the Southeast Asian population had years of growing out. All the Canto restaurants are top tier. like, you know, and they open late too, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And you've got like your whole Chinatown's buzzing, and then you've got Chatswood's killer. Like Chatswood, Cabra. Even I think I went to a first one in Bankstown I slept to.
Bankstown has good Vietnamese food.
You know,
really
like,
good Vietnamese
and
food.
It's so good. Like, you know, I really, and Campsie is a bunch there too.
Yeah.
And I would go out on my way to eat those. And even the city, man, Malay Chinese takeaway bar, like that laksa is like, I think, is it Malay Chinese takeaway or Malay Chinese noodle? Like their laksa is top tier. Yeah. So I think like it's one of the most look forward to things like in Sydney.
Really?
So I think it's
that
by
laksa?
far, that laksa. Yeah.
He dreams about it.
Yeah, I quite literally come and I was like, I'll just duck out and I'll like, you know, and I'll go walk like 2 blocks down and get the laksa.
Yeah.
Or the Indonesian spots in Sydney. Like you would expect Sydney to be more expensive, especially in the CBD, but somehow because of the volume, I think they've kept the prices down.
Yeah.
Like I think there's one called Medan Chiak.
I haven't heard of that one.
Yeah, it was used to be down to the other end of the city, and slaps killer. Like feels like you're back in Indonesia and you might pay like $15 or something for a meal. Yeah,
but I heard like in Melbourne though, you don't have to go travel to Cabramatta's and Bankstowns of the world. Like in the CBD, you just go bang, you know, local Chinese takeaway joint, Vietnamese shop, this, that, and the other.
I live in a city, so you've got like kind of like one of each. You kind of got like one best like sort of char kway teow spot. You got one sort of pho joint, and you got one sort of. But if you really want to, you kind of have to get out. Maybe go to Footscray, Springy. Kind of have to like or Sunshine. Like you have to go out if you want like the real banger stuff. But it gets you by. Like there's one of each in the city that's like kind of enough to get you by.
Yeah, but head
to head city, so easy. Yeah, by far.
Migs?
I love to hear. I agree because I think, especially with Sydney, I think there's something for like every price point as well in terms of even just a CBD. Like you get like really good cheap like Chinese food, whatever it may be, but then you can get middle tier, you can get top tier. Like if you want to go hot pot, like the quality is actually like really good as well. So if he's saying it, I'm believing it.
Can't deny. All right, score is 2-1. Next category is things to do.
So which city is more fun, essentially? It can be nightlife, could be daylife, things to do.
I mean, these guys are king of the nightlife over here. So talk to me about Melbourne nightlife.
Melbourne nightlife is kind of dead, eh?
Yeah?
Yeah, it's kind of,
Melbourne's dead.
Melbourne's not like, there hasn't, like people are doing run clubs now. I think you should almost ask which city's got a better run club.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
It's not run clubs anymore, it's high rocks. Which city's got a better high rocks?
Like, nightlife is dead. There was a stat put out.
Really?
Like, half the clubs in the world are gone now.
Just no one's into it.
No one's into it. Like fitness and clubs are like competing.
Yeah.
So they're competing industries, even though you don't see it. But you can't do your run clubs and your high rockers, but then also get sloshed like you used to every Friday, Saturday. So the same crowd has just chosen one or the other. And a lot of people have chosen fitness and no one have gone down that dark path of just getting sloshed on like $20 drinks. Like, it's like, so I feel like nightlife is Sydney, I think takes the cake still. Yeah.
That's a hot take. So but give us the, like, you know, in Melbourne when you used to run the clubs, were there the glory days then?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pre-COVID was the absolute glory days. Yeah. And then
because I feel like every time I went to Melbourne, like pre-COVID, I had a good night. Like there's no doubt about it. It was just fun. I was at Revs like 24 hours, just like nonstop.
What was that like?
And that was
dumpling.
What
was that dumpling place you sent a video of where you were like dancing on the tables, bro, in Melbourne?
Yeah. So
you sure it's not Vietnam, bro? Like what you were doing? Why you dancing on tables in Melbourne, bro?
No, dude. I went to this. I can't even remember what it was called. This random dumpling joint, and then like halfway through, it turns into a club. Do you know about this?
No.
Are they throwing food around as well?
Yeah, people are just throwing food. They have paper plates because everyone's just chucking plates. So, mate, just food's going everywhere.
What are the odds it was just him throwing dumplings around?
Like no one else was doing it. It was just him.
It was just him getting sloshed and throwing dumplings around.
He had 3 Chang beers aside. Yeah, let me chuck my dumplings across the room.
And he's just gone on for the next few years telling everyone about this magical dumpling site.
Everyone was doing it, I swear. Yeah, everyone.
The owners have me like blacklisted. There's like a photo of my thing.
We're the only person ever to have a paper plate.
Yeah. But I remember, I mean, like, I don't know. I just remember having great nights out in Melbourne and then just in Sydney, low-key, very difficult to find. Because
Sydney, you have like a handful of places.
And they're all far away from each other. So it's like hard to go hopping. Whereas in Melbourne, like you just go door to door, mate. You just go around the street, around the corner.
It's kind of sad. I think Revs, you named a good one. Like Revs or Electric is going. Bar Bambi's all right as well. Like, but like minus those spots, like I mean, Scarlet on a Saturday, it's pretty okay. But you know, minus those spots, like it's not much going.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like Revs is iconic. Rev's absolutely iconic. But yeah, minus those spots. Like, I think the bars are doing a lot better. Like,
what about the day life though? Because the day life is interesting. Because like, dude, what's popping off in Sydney now these days? Like these social, I don't know, these just social events. So people are having like, there's this company that does these events, that pop up events, bring people over, called Maple. My mate's starting one called Ripple. Like they're just like basically bringing people together, you know, in the daytime, no drinks, just hella people and fun.
so what do they do?
Oh, they do like,
What do they do with their hands, bro? Like, they just like, what do you?
No, one of them was like because I follow your mate's page. One of them was like a DIY cafe. Like they went to one person's house.
yeah, like a home cafe,
yeah.
bring some people in.
Yeah.
They go to like art galleries and do some sketching. Like
they
line
do the
dancing
activities and stuff just together.
Like an introvert's nightmare.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't been.
like at least in the clubs, when there's music playing, you had an excuse not to talk to
Not to
anyone.
talk.
now
And it's
Yeah.
dark. You can't see that I don't want to be there.
Yeah, and you're inebriated, bro. There's just so many good factors, but now you got to actually interact with people.
Gotta
and they'll
look.
notice you when you leave as well. Like, you just like
Yeah.
walking out the door, bro.
Can't just Irish exit whenever I feel.
Yeah, I used to be the king of Houdinis in the clubs. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, I would make sure I'd do a round of hellos and not say
Yeah.
a single goodbye. Don't even tell one person you left.
You're out of there.
That's it. That's a Houdini. You say hello to everyone.
I hate people like you because then 20 minutes I'm like, where the fuck is Eugene?
But then they'll-
is he all right?
No, but they'll be like, dude, I saw him at the bar just then. He was getting a shot with this person. And they'll
Yeah.
be like, yeah, I just saw him just then. So then because no one ever saw you leave.
Yeah.
Then did you leave?
There's just like sightings of you. Just,
And
like,
their memory
it's
gets
peaceful.
worse, right?
Yeah.
Like once you do like a midnight Houdini, like
Yeah.
like their memory gets worse and worse and worse. And by the next day, they don't remember you left.
So next day, what are you saying? You were there the whole night?
Dude, what a great night.
Do you remember that? Do you remember
Like,
that?
yeah, like, absolutely. What a good night. Like my memory tapped out exactly when your memory tapped out too.
You
Like,
don't remember that? Oh yeah, same.
yeah. And it's just great. And the only person to have a good night's sleep was me.
Migs, what are you saying here for things to do, fun things to do?
I can't bat for Sydney too much here.
I think-
respectfully.
Okay, let's go things to do during the day, right? Because the nightlife apparently is garbage in both cities. Let's be real. But you're saying Melbourne has better bars. I 100% agree. Like the cocktail bars in Melbourne still pop off. Like they're good fun.
Agree.
Day activities, walks.
Day
I feel like
acti-
Sydney probably edges it.
Mate,
Not
clear,
even edge, bro.
Clear.
I mean,
Coastal
your little
walks, park
Bond night, was
walks.
it Bond night in Manly or whatever?
yeah. Bondi
Easily.
Coogee, mate. What a walk
But
that
yeah, Bond night
is.
Coogee, there you go. That walk alone, I think takes the cake.
Electric.
Yeah.
I saw this company in Melbourne. I think they're doing like matcha raves, but at 10 a.m.
Yeah. A couple of guys do that. Yeah.
Yeah, so that looks like a lot of fun though. Okay.
Yeah, it happens once in a while though.
Mm.
Yeah, but I guess you could always come to Sneaker Laundry Lab and put your headphones on and sort of have a party.
Yeah,
You
the
know?
Silent disco.
Yeah.
Damn.
All right.
The best things about Melbourne, for me anyway, are all like outside of Melbourne. Like you kind of got to drive out a little
That's
bit.
crazy.
Yeah, like you got to drive an hour. Go down
Melbourne's
to the
so good,
coast.
you got to leave it
Yeah.
to get the best parts.
Like city's good. Like city's good for like a day or two. Food's good. Like the food's okay, but you know,
Yeah.
minus the shopping centers, like you
Mm.
know, and like the Yarra River, like you know, and you kind of got to like the beautiful parts of Melbourne are like you got to go down to the coast. You go down to Sorrento, like Mornington, Mount Martha, or you go to the back beaches like the rock pools and stuff, which you guys have plenty of, and it's like what 10 minutes away.
Yeah. It's not that close, but it's definitely
Yeah.
closer than now.
Do Melbourne still have the scooters?
the
or
line
is that
bikes?
banned?
Oh,
I don't know. I've seen a couple. There's still a couple around.
dude, I think
Yeah.
I think Loki the scooters are kind of gone. All I see is bikes now.
Yeah, we got the bikes.
Yeah. I think
I
got
think
rid of
they.
the scoots.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got free trams. Is that edge Melbourne
No,
forward?
I mean, that's you know I don't pay for
the
those.
light
anyway.
rail could be free here if you really wanted to.
What do you mean? I pay all the time. How do you get away with it?
You just hop on, hop off.
Oh no, we pay as well.
Sorry,
yeah.
you're right. We always pay
Gotcha.
for the light
We
rail.
al- no, we always pay. We're just fooling around, guys. Of course.
Gotcha.
All right, 2-2. Last category is fashion. Sydney versus Melbourne, head to head in fashion. Who wins?
We've got sneaker expert over here.
Bro, I have to
Do you see-
abstain, bro. I quite literally up until 2 weeks ago, I didn't own a pair of pants. Like I was
Trackies
still-
only.
Trackies only. Yeah. And I think they gave up on persuading me, so they just got me pants.
Yeah.
They just bought me pants. It was like, here you go. I think this is your size.
You got to do, yeah, you're a businessman, mate. You got to put on some pants and a shirt.
Well, yeah, they haven't got me off the hoodies yet though, but I'm still on. I'm like, and because I can't color coordinate, so
Yeah.
I think I have to abstain from the fashion, man.
Well, I'll say Melbourne, right? All I see when I walk around is people wearing black.
Really?
It's just black.
I thought it was, yeah. I see that as well. But I thought Melbourne as well, like different pockets have a different style.
Yeah. If you're in Fitzroy, like you're a bit more like alternative. You're wearing
Whereas here in Sydney, wintertime, you either are wearing a North Face jacket.
gilets or nothing.
Either wearing the North Face jacket or a gilet with a sweater or something, and like regular fitting pants, not skinny, not baggy,
just normal.
and then wearing, I don't know, Air Maxes or something.
Yeah, I got to say, like when I go to Melbourne, I am impressed with the fashion. Like there's no doubt about it. Like here, like I don't know, you see all these pages on Instagram and TikTok and stuff. Like I don't know, they're all the like the good fits. They're not in Sydney. Like I never see it.
I think we just have more time, just more time on our hands. Like just more time in Brunswick and Fitzroy and stuff like that to chill out and go vintage through shopping and stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing. Thrifting's big there. Hey,
which is pretty big here too. But then again, thrifting's more like secondhand Louis Vuitton and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't know what good fashion looks like, boys. I reckon you guys
I would edge Melbourne. I'd edge it to Melbourne.
Yeah, you'd say so?
Yeah.
I think give it to Melbourne. So 3-2. You know what's the biggest surprise though? That Melbourne got trumped by Sydney in like things to do and have fun, because that I feel like not a lot of people would echo. People like just complain nonstop. Like there's nothing to do here. It's like a boring state, like boring city, this and that.
I think it's bias, right? Like, man, I haven't gone to a Melbourne zoo yet. So, like we're there. I haven't gone to the zoo. I haven't gone to the aquarium, but you guys are probably going there like, wow, look at the fish, right? Like
that is true. Yeah, that is true. Like, yeah, if you're a tourist, I feel like inherently you probably just lean towards like the city that you're in touring has better. Last one, friendly people. Who has the friendlier people? Melbourne or Sydney?
Or it can be better people, you know? We'll do better people. Who's got better people, Sydney or Melbourne?
I was holding my breath, bro. I'm like, shock, I'm not going first.
But you have clients in both. That's the problem. You got customers in both.
That means I've got to insult someone.
No.
Game's the game.
Yeah, you're sitting in Sneaker Laundry Lab. Some lovely corporates in Martin Place walk up. How are the clientele? Are they nice? Are they friendly? Are they good people?
I have to say, can I tell a story?
Yeah, please.
Okay,
tell us as many stories as you'd love.
On grand opening, we gave away like 3,000 free coffees plus. And like we just put a team together and we weren't sure how we were going to perform. I was outside watching because I can't make a coffee for shit. So, and I looked at the team and they were having so much fun.
Yeah.
Like they were having a ton of fun. It was really funny because I was outside. I had a couple of hospo mates that had opened restaurants and stuff like that. And a lady comes up to me holding a coffee and she looked like a straight Karen. And she went to me and she said, are you the owner? Can I talk to you? I was like, oh fuck, not in front of my mates, please. Right. Like, dude. And she goes, I have to say, like, your team are so lovely. They're having so much fun. They're having like the best time. Look at how long the queue is. It's going 3 sides of the metro. Like how they're just the most lovely people. I just want to let you know, like this is really awesome. I'm really happy you've come to Martin Place Metro. And like for me in that moment, I had 2 things. One was like, told the team, great job.
Mm-hmm.
But the second was that like, dude, like is what bar do Sydney people expect when they get their coffee at the moment? Like, are they getting yelled at by the current barista?
Dude,
like,
I think they're just desperate for any sort of friendly face behind the counter.
They just wanted a smile for $5. Like, could you just give them a smile and like spell half the name correctly? Maybe like I'm like, so then that for me was like, and to be honest, like it really depends where you go. It's very hit and miss. But I have to say though, like if I lived in Sydney, I feel like I would be a more stressed individual. Like every Uber driver I've taken that I've spoken to, they're like, oh, this isn't my main thing. This is like my second job. I was like, bro, so you're working like a full-time job, maybe they're like a day trader, maybe they're whatever. And then they do an Uber right through the night. Like, I'm like, that is stressful. Like,
yeah.
Like, I don't know how nice of a human being I would be under that level of stress.
Dude, I think that's a valid point.
Because then, and Loki, my dad's telling the same story. Like when you hop on the metro or something, people in Sydney, they're not getting up for people anymore. Because when we're in school, we're taught, as a school kid, for example, you get up, you get out of your seat and you let the public sit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, as a male, it's like, you let, the women sit or you let whoever sit, the children or the elderly, whatever.
No, these days, the children not getting a seat.
Maybe not the children, but other people sit.
Correct.
And we stand, right? We hop on the metro. No one's fucking standing for anyone, not even just for me.
Yeah.
People aren't standing anymore. Everyone's looking down on their
phone. They're just on their phones, just like watching TikTok, and like some like old grandpa walks in and like you have to shake people and be like, hey, can you just like get up so this guy can sit? It's like, what is going on?
So I don't know if that's like a Sydney thing, but I've noticed that.
But Eugene, I reckon, touched on it. Like low key, I think it's just like cost of living has just made everyone super stressed because like you can't afford to be nice when you're just like constantly under the pump.
Yeah, you look on your way to work and your way from work. You're right, stressed, tired, burnt out.
No good, mate. Not a single smile. Like the reason why I hate the metro is because I'm like opposite someone and it's just uncomfortable, like staring face to face. Like no one wants to make eye contact. It's like no friendly, nothing. But in saying that, like I haven't been to Melbourne unless it's like kind of, there's maybe like an event on. And so everyone seems to be in like a better mood. So I can't like talk to just day to day, but maybe you can.
I do have to say that one thing that came to my mind that tipped it the other way is like, I think we've got the better junkies. When I say better, I mean worse, like way worse. Like they just like way worse. Like even today, I was at the shop before I came. I took a flight here, and I had a dude full tweaking. Like he was sleep. He likes it. I don't know why. He likes coming out like outside the shop and sleep. And like it was full tweaking. He had like 4 cops and like 3 ambos trying to catch him.
Really?
Yeah, man. And they eventually caught him and like restraining him. He's trying to like tweak while he's being restrained. Like it's wild, man. You know what the best thing is? He'll come back out. He'll be back on the streets in like a day or 2 time.
Yeah,
like I ain't got room for him. Like he's back out. Like and we have like these little tables and chairs outside. They keep nicking them, man. I put an air tag in one of them. I've watched that thing go all around Melbourne to like all the famous hotspots.
Seriously?
Yeah,
They're
man.
stealing the tables and the chairs.
Bro, tables. You know what they love? They love the Kmart. The table with the legs that open out.
Yeah.
They love that. I think they're just having a picnic somewhere, dude. I've had like 4 of them racked now. And like, that's when I got the air tag to put in them because I was like, initially I was like, the air tag costs more than the table. So I let them have it. But with the 4th table, I'm like, I'm putting an air tag in this thing.
Where is this thing?
Yeah. So I'm in Bali watching this air tag travel all around Melbourne CBD to all the hotspots. And like, man, it's so bad, man. Yeah.
Dude.
The junkies are out of control. So
I will say like Sydney junkies, bro, low-key, they just keep to themselves. Like they're crazy, but they're not, in your
They're crazy
face
to
eh?
about
themselves,
it. Them and their little community, mate, they're fantastic. They don't bother anyone. It's lovely. But you were posting heaps of Instagram stories of like all the crime and stuff that were committed in your shops. Like
wild.
Hella crime.
Yeah. So maybe the cops are too nice in Melbourne. So maybe that pushes us back the other way. The cops are just so nice. They're like, you know what? I feel for you, bro. It's like the cost of living, whatever. Off you go. I had a like there was one week where the same dude broke into the nightclub and broke into my sneaker laundry at the same guy, like, clear as day, had his face and everything. And then I went to the cops and the cops are just like, look, bro, like, do you have insurance? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, yeah, I think this is going to be insurance thing. I'm like, you sure? Like, this is like the same guy. Yeah. Like he's made his way down the entire CBD. And if it's broken his mind, he's broken into 100 others.
100%.
And you never caught this guy. They're like, look, man, we're under resourced. Like, you walk past like 10 cars on the road with all the crayons on it saying we're underpaid and under resourced. Like, what are you going to do about it?
Can't do anything.
Can't do anything about it. I'm like, you got insurance? As long as you got insurance, you're all good. I'm like, all right, cool.
Thanks for your time.
Yeah, man.
Oh my God.
You know what? Melbourne people are nice, man. They put a place for the junkies to like shoot up and stuff. I'm not sure if you guys have like injection houses and stuff.
Yeah, we have injection
houses. So maybe, we're square 1-1 then on the injection houses.
Yeah, but if we go to the junkies, Melbourne wins that. But just day-to-day people, regular folks.
Yeah.
I got to say, I think.
They're saying Melbourne has the better people.
Yeah, I mean, they have the worst junkies, but I think they have the better people, dude. I would love to say hi to a stranger and not get a weird look in Sydney.
You know what? Even
Never
as this
before
junkie
seen
was tweaking
footage.
and running around, like everyone was really nice to him. Like they were just like really patient with him, and like they weren't like, let's tackle him to the ground and cuff him or whatever. They're like just really patient with him. Yeah,
I reckon the people in Sydney are waiting for someone like that so they can just get the anger out. Just 20 people pounding on the same guy.
Dude, whoa. No, the cop, like when I'm like watching the cricket or something, like at a sports, a stadium or just watching any sports game, dude, the cops are just standing there just like angry. Like they don't want to give you anything. They're like just waiting for you to like blow a balloon and hit it so they can just kick you out. You know what I'm saying? But like I was watching an AFL game in like at the G and man, I got to say atmosphere, electric, cops, but even they're having a good time. Like everyone's just enjoying life. So
damn. There's a scale. There's a scale of niceties. If you were to align how nice people are, it's quite literally with how much stress they have to deal with.
Yeah.
So if you go all the way to Tasmania, mate,
happiest people in the world.
so happy. By 5 p.m. they're tucked in bed. Peak hour lasts from 5 to 5:05 p.m. in Hobart. You know what I mean? Like and that's it. And they're happy. It's so happy. You go there and everyone's lovely. You know what? You get a coffee, they'll talk to you for 15 minutes. You know what I mean? Like you ever need a friend, right? You just go there, get a latte, they'll talk to you for 15 minutes, right? Like, and so I just feel like there is a scale and it quite literally exists. And just generalization, right? Like it quite literally exists based on like the cost of living and how much stress you have to deal with every day in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sydney's tough.
Sydney's tough.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wise words from Eugene.
Melbourne sweeps are what, 4-2, I think?
What did you expect? You invited a Melbourne boy.
Yeah, can't complain. Can't complain with the result.
All right, that brings us to the end of a very, very fantastic episode. Thank you again, Eugene, for coming on. Now's your chance. Look down the barrel. You want to shout anything out, say anything, now's your time.
If you're not following us.
No, that's so neat.
Bro's trying to hit our like 2024 TikTok outro.
Get your shoes clean, get your matcha lattes, and we'll see you soon.
I'll give you a quick plug to Sneaker Laundry, right? We tried Sneaker Laundry because you guys wanted us to try it, right? We went there. we shook Eugene's hand. We said, Eugene, we're going to rate this. I don't care how nice a guy you are. We're going to absolutely roast this.
If we hate it, we hate it. It is what it is.
So we tasted we went to the shop, had the matcha. We gave it a 9 point, what is it? 1 out of 10.
A flat 9.
A flat 9 out of 10. Unbelievable. If you're in Martin Place, mate, go check it out. Get your sneakers cleaned. Honestly, Eugene's a great bloke. Shout out.
Love you all. Thanks for having me.